Hi, my name is Dee Meyer, and I'm the recruiter and volunteer coordinator for Humanities Team Worldwide. And I've known Debbie Svitavsky for 3 years, and I would like to recommend her to you if you need support with changes in your life. Thank you so much, Debbie, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, Dee.
Absolutely.
What type of question do you have today?
For me specifically, to help Humanities Team. And really, the avenue I'm looking for help in is bringing in financial abundance. And this is for myself and Humanities Team.
What do you need to understand about bringing forth abundance for Humanities Team and for yourself? Katie, what I'd like to do is just show you the layout that we have right now. With the turkey there.
Got it. I can see it.
Okay. And then what I'd like to do is just show you the pictures one by one. So there's 2 cards in the heart of the matter. The first one is a lion raised by sheep, and it's called conditioning. And it's paired with the card silence. So we have grown up with certain types of conditioning, and maybe I can relate it to a story, an old Buddhist story of a lion that was raised by sheep. And he was raised by sheep and didn't realize that he was a lion because since he was very little, he was raised by sheep. So he took on the same attributes that a sheep would take on. And so, in effect, he wasn't stepping into the greatness of who he was because he believed he was a sheep. And we do that many times in our lives just by the conditioning that we've had from our parents, from our neighbors, from our schools, and what have you. We've gotten these messages since we were very young. And so we start to believe them, and we take on the attributes of what we were being told instead of really stepping into the greatness of who we are. So that is paired with silence for a reason. Because when you are in your silence, you actually know the truth of who you are, and you can tap into that greatness. So with those 2 being the heart of the matter, it's really showing that many times we need to, when we feel that we're not stepping into the greatness of who we are and not really tapping into the abundance that is our birthright, we go into that place of silence, and we know that it is our birthright to have abundance, whether it's for a noble cause like Humanities Team or another noble cause like for yourself.
That is so amazing because I read that exact quote today and I wrote a blog about it.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
On the same wavelength there.
Yeah.
So on other dimensions, helping that is friendliness, and that's like being open to the idea that we can move through those options. And also the creator card. So again, is what it's just saying is we have the ability to do that, to create our own abundance, to be bigger than we know ourselves to be. And it's working for us in this way. So the card that represents the past is the dream. So there is a dream out there, and everything starts with a dream. It starts with an idea, and that's how we get the idea to manifest something. We expand our consciousness to look at other things that we want, and we want to bring those through for us. And it's moving to the card, which is possibilities, which is a great way to move from the dream to possibilities, knowing that everything is possible. The card that represents you in this it's called guilt, but sometimes it's also confusion. It's understanding, it's being able to move past those stories that we heard. Mm-hmm. And being able to realize, okay, that there's really no truth to that story. The truth is, it is our birthright to be abundant in whatever way we choose. the good news is that card is paired with awareness. So there is an awareness there that you do have the ability to move beyond that, and those stories are untrue. So that's a good pairing. The final outcome is creativity. So it's just tapping into that part of us that really knows the truth of the matter, and sometimes it's recognizing that we are in the ego mode of saying, oh, wait, I can't have that because blah, 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 and creatively going around the ego. And our ego is actually our friend. It's serving many purposes for us, so we don't want to throw the ego out. We want to embrace the ego and really love the ego and let the ego help us through our life. But there are also times, like we would with maybe a child, is being able to say, gosh, ego, you know what, I know you're trying to help me through this, but at this moment I know this is not true, and I'm choosing to believe that it is my birthright to have abundance and be able to share abundance with noble causes. So it's really pulling those all together in a creative way to have them work for you instead of against you.
Beautiful.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely. You're just so absolutely tapped in to me.
Yeah.
It really is very, very cool.